Wow. And the Shiana here refers to all of us. We are all children of somebody, isn't it? Let's give her a better clap again. We now have the skit.
Chat and stream live some important stuff.
Important stuff?
Mike and George, guys, you may leave the Sunday school class if you don't want to learn.
Is it an order or a request? From where I start? Sorry. From where I start, you are a commoner.
It doesn't matter whether I'm a commoner or not. The teacher left me in charge. Why is it that you and George are the only ones who don't want to follow instructions?
Jonte and me? Are you sure?
Double sure.
It's just that the others are afraid of speaking their minds. Ask them.
What should I ask them?
Ask them if they're okay listening to your old stories.
I think doing TikTok is much better than listening to your old stories.
Lana, I have no problem with doing TikToks, but there's time for everything.
Enough of it telling us on what shall do. If the teacher is not here, can we allow us to catch up with our friends? I'm a VP was say.
Hey! Comrades, we need to understand that today is a day set aside for us. For us to have our time with our God. For us to be rebuilt with what we need so that we may amend our ways.
Look,
as far as I am concerned, my ways are better. I will sit down here and wait until I go home.
let us vote. Whoever wants to listen to old stories, start with Natasha. Aha! Whoever wants to hang out and have some fun, join me.
What is going on here? Natasha, I thought I gave instructions on what to do.
Teacher, Mike and Johnson, agree the contrary. They're creating disturbance. They don't want to follow what they're told.
Mike and Jonte, is that true?
Not at all, teacher. We are just expressing our feelings.
And that is?
We just want to be ourselves. We don't know, do this or do that.
And where will you get that freedom?
Our school teacher told us we have the right to do things without being forced.
Kindly sit down and stop embarrassing yourself. If you don't feel like being in this class, you are free to leave and go look for that right.
Excuse me, madam. I have a complaint to make.
Kindly, I request that you come after the classes. Run on in the middle of a lesson.
No, it cannot wait until after.
Then make it brief as possible.
My daughter last Sunday came back home with bruises and forgot that one of you children did the damage.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sure probably it was by mistake when they were playing.
What kind of play is that? You teachers need to be responsible of our children. What is your work then if you cannot take care of them?
Ma'am, no need to raise your voice, especially in front of the children. Would you request us to talk about this after the children's classes?
I think I need to know who that child is so I can have an eye for an eye with that child.
Hey, ma'am, you cannot do that. What you teach them is contrary to your wishes.
If I cannot do that, you teachers bear the responsibility. We cannot be leaving our children for Sunday school classes, yet you are careless. My daughter is so traumatized to the extent of not eating three pieces of chicken. I have decided not to bring her to the Sunday school classes. Furthermore, the elders need to look into this. The church needs to hire professional teachers.
Ma'am, no need to go through all that trouble. We, as a children ministry, we shall try to bring sanity through Bible teachings.
All right then. Thank you for your assistance.
Sorry, Mwalimu, we are a bit late.
You are not a bit late. You are late. We are almost winding up our classes.
Never mind, Mwalimu. You know my daughter didn't want to wake up. I had to wait for her. Besides, I have just done the perfect timing.
What do you mean by perfect timing?
Our pastor and friend, the Reverend Dr. John Calvin, is aka JC, is preaching today, and I don't want to miss. See him raising his hand. Oh, it's heavenly. I love it. Teacher, are you okay?
Hey, are you okay, teacher?
Yes, and thanks for asking.
Teacher, would you like us to teach ourselves when we take a break?
Thanks, Kim, but I think our time is up. Let us meet next Sunday to learn more about our Heavenly Father.
I don't like the way things are turning out for our teacher. She is trying her level best to see that we get spiritual values.
Neither do I, especially Jonte and Mike are almost feeling over their behavior. Is something else. How can we assist?
It's a little bit tricky and we cannot do much. I want just to be the Sunday school children and go home after service. How can we do that?
Jonte and Mike are our friends, and we wouldn't like to see their behavior spiral down.
Today's lesson is about revival. How about to begin reviving the children?
How can we do that?
We have been blessed with different talents. We can use our talents to bring revival among all the children. Remember, they say the Bible is an old book. Why don't you show them that it may look old, but it's new every morning?
Great idea.
And when do we start?
Next Sunday. Perfect.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, the Reverend Dr. JC.
Why the noise? You don't have a teacher?
Our teacher didn't come today.
If the teacher is not around, why don't you do something else? Something else like read the Bible, sing songs, and pray. Whatever it is, let there be no noise. Young girl, what is your name?
Natasha.
Natasha, you be in charge as I go and look for someone to teach you for today.
Okay, Reverend.
Guys, I met the teacher on my way to church school, and when I asked her if she was coming, she just smiled and told me it was well. I'm not an expert in facial expressions, but this one is different.
What do you mean different?
It's like she won't come back, something of the sort.
Are you sure?
You guys worry a lot. Teacher will come.
Kabisa,
You guys worry a lot.
Guys, let us not assume. Our teacher has been with us for some time now. History has it that she has taught a good number of our elder brothers and sisters. That means that she has dedicated herself to this worthy cause. What Natasha is trying to say is true.
You, Jonte, when ulikuwa na nome ya kuibiana snacks, the teacher is the one who came to your rescue and she led you against all the ridiculous.
Mbona unachoma? Cheza chini. Our teacher has been there for us, even when we're not in good books.
Her prayers, I believe, are what has kept us going.
You guys are now overreacting.
Mike, is the teacher but the one who gave you the opportunity for you to discover your talent in acting? She's the one who encouraged you when you were too shy to stand in front of the mirror.
Wase, so what should we do?
I think we need to go and apologize. I think we need to go and check on her, since she has been checking on us either physically or through phone calls.
And even ensuring that we all celebrate our birthdays. Some of us, our parents don't have time to celebrate, but our teacher ensures that happens.
I agree with you guys. Let us go and check on her.
And where are we going, children?
We are going to look out for our teacher.
Excuse me, Reverend. Kwani hakuna Sunday school? The children are all over. We are working on that right now. And why do you want to do that?
We have realized our mistakes and we want to go and amend to apologize to our teacher.
Sometimes our parents do not know what our teachers are going through. We want to apologize on their behalf.
That is very good of you, children. Since you have realized what mistakes can do to your lives, you have learned from them. Let me introduce to you your teacher.
Yay!
I'm sorry, teacher, for all I said.
We are sorry for not listening to your instructions.
We are sorry.
We have realized that when there are no teachers, you go out of your way and conduct 3 classes.
All because you want all of us to be spiritually fed.
You mean that there is not enough teachers? Mwalimu, mbona hujaisema?
Reverend, you know people don't want to volunteer, but they all want to be up?
Mwalimu, why could you not choose this story to come up with a script?
What about this story?
In 2 weeks' time, it shall be the Children Ministry Sunday. We can do a short skit to reflect the fire that was in some of our parents who lost the fire of being teachers.
Good idea. This will also touch those who would like to be children ministry volunteers, either in the brigade or church school.
How thoughtful of you children. That is a great idea.
What are we waiting for, members? Let's go to the hall and begin the revival journey.
Wishing you all the best.
Our teachers at large.
We thank you for your dedication. We thank you for your attention. When others do get mentioned, we celebrate you with passion. For the revival you have begun, forever it shall reign.
And to all who have been running away from the children ministry call,
No one from outside will come to take care of your children. We depend on you. We bank on you. For this revival begins at home. The dotted dots, our pleasure.
Oh God. Wow. Is that clap enough for those children? Is that enough?
And thank you for listening to our skit. It has been a very long journey in doing this, so another round of applause for the children.